Good evening. Thank you for being here tonight. A $1 billion deal to sell forestry giant Timberwest to a pair of private pension funds is meeting some serious resistance on Vancouver Island from First Nations. They say a large share of the land included in the deal is their traditional territory, and it should not be bought or sold without their permission. At the very least, they say they want a say in how the land is managed for future generations. A News reporter Steve Coulterman has the story.
All right. Robert Morales is the chief negotiator for the Hulkaminum Treaty Group, representing multiple First Nations up and down Vancouver Island. The group is furious over the pending sale of Timberwest. They say land included in the deal is part of their traditional territory, and they're being given no say in its future.
They don't acknowledge that they have any responsibility to meet with us to discuss consultation. And the federal and provincial governments say, well, this is a private deal. And because it's a private deal, government doesn't have any obligation to meet and consult with us. So we're caught in a gap, we say.
Timberwest shareholders have voted overwhelmingly in favor of selling the company to a pair of pension funds. And the Treaty Group is requesting the buyers meet with First Nations to consult on the land use. Morales says neither pension plan is prepared to meet until the deal is final. But it's a catch-22 because First Nations want input into how the land is bought and sold. Once the deal is done, it may be too late.
A significant amount of the territory is being clear-cut. Hulkaminum people have absolutely no say in that. And we say that that's affecting the ability to practice our culture. It's affecting our relationship with the territory in terms of sacred places. Hulkaminum have absolutely no say or have any benefit from that.
Morales says both private industry and the government need to recognize the interest First Nations people have in the land and allow them a role in its management.
Will the clear-cutting continue? Will it intensify? Will the development continue? Will it intensify? You know, the answers to those questions are unknown to us. And so it does make a difference in terms of who the corporate head is of Timberwest.
The Treaty Group says its complaints in terms of human rights have been heard by many, and its support base is growing on a daily basis.
Amnesty International, who have said they support what the Hulkaminum people are doing. They support, you know, the fact that we're advancing these Indigenous human rights on the land. And so we have Amnesty International support. We have Lawyers' Rights Watch Canada support. We're looking for support from other human rights organizations, as well as we now have support from environmental groups.
The Hulkaminum people say they will not give up their fight to be included in this process, and they are determined to make sure their traditional territory is maintained for future generations. In Ladysmith, Steve Coulterman, A News.